If you're wondering, Holly, why are you a cat in a corn hat talking to a crow? It's because I have a trade offer. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, says the crow, delighted with all the shiny objects I brought him. I'm trying to remember what I was promised in return. So shiny, so pretty, so reflective. Who's a pretty crow? Are you disposing of these responsibly? Taking them to the recycling depot, or... Yes, says the crow unconvincingly. And with that, we have completed our first heroic act together. Can I try disposing of them? Definitely not. These are ancient crow rituals. Well, do I get my reward? Oh, yes, your reward. Now, where on earth did I see that fish? Just a minute. Hold on a second, wait! Crow? Oh my gosh, was this a scam? Where did he go? I think I've been hoodwinked by a crow. This is so embarrassing, my first day in the big city, and here... Wow, he really came back with a fish. Probably best not to mention that I thought I would never see him again. This should give you some climbing energy. Not enough to get all the way home, but it's a start. Well, in your opinion, Crow, where would I start climbing? Why, over there, says the crow. Those air conditioning units. But you're gonna need more fish to make it all the way to the top. True, more fish, more energy. Do you have any more of those fish, by any chance? Well, not right now, but I've seen them elsewhere in the city. Just keep your eyes open and you'll find them. Thank you, wise crow. No worries, thanks for the shinies. You enjoyed that fish. Oh, and keep a hold of any shinies you find out there. I've just had an idea. Dramatic exit much? I wish that I could say I've got an idea and then fly away. I guess we've all got our strengths. Anyway, time for my first fresh fish. Oh wow, that is delicious. So much better than meat paste from a tube. Fishy! This delicious fish has given you the energy to climb ivy. Thank you so much, I will give it a try. I feel so much better. Let's go climb some ivy. Great idea, I want to check this out. If I can climb up ivy, then I can basically climb up walls. Oh my gosh, it works. Okay, this has opened up an entirely new world of possibilities. I think the city might be mine. Before I go prancing across the rooftops, I probably should pick up this shiny. Like, the benefits of the fish have already become clear. I need to make sure that I've got more bargaining chips in my pocket in case that crow comes over again. Oh, look, a new potential friend. I don't think that we've met before. Hello there. Hello, I was just out for a shiny walk. It's a walk where I pick up shinies. I wonder if you could provide some, urgent assistance? I think it probably depends on the problem. Like math problems, for example. I'm not great at those. Oh, I see. Quite right. Look, I don't want to alarm anyone, yet it's rather a pressing concern, although perhaps I'm just panicking, but there's no two ways about it. Ma'am, take a deep breath. About what? Oh, didn't I say? I seem to have mislaid my ducklings. As in your children? Mislaid? Is this a bird joke? I don't follow. Never mind. Missing ducklings sounds pretty serious. It does, doesn't it? Maybe you can tell me what happened. Well, we were all enjoying an educational tour of the neighborhood, me teaching the youngsters about some local history, etc. For example, you know the robot statue in the park behind us? No, I didn't even know there was a robot statue there. Oh, you should absolutely visit it. It's kind of a landmark. You see, the robot is quite fascinating. Not a statue in the traditional sense either. Legend has it that a wise duck, not too dissimilar from myself in fact, would visit this park every day with his robot friend. Very loyal robots. Delightful. Back then, this was a lake. Hulking great wet thing where the pair would swim, splashing and frolicking, you know the sort of thing. But robots and water, eh? Eh? All that fizzing and sputtering, not simpatico at all. Rust patches, wet circuitry, exploding knees. The robot, not the duck, I mean. The robot's swimming days were over. Terribly sad stuff. So we asked the duck to change his programming. Quite the feat if you ask me. Could never get my head round computers myself. The duck helped program the robot to wait in the playground while the duck swam. Grand idea that, and it went beautifully. But what? What happened? One fine day, probably much like this one, truth be told, the duck was attacked by a radioactive monster. Wait, a monster? Gekko. Now, usually Gekko is our protector. You know, breathing fire, saving orphans, charity galas, lovely chap apart from the rampages, really. Rampages? Oh, yes. Humans write those up in little paper documentaries. Very engaging, really. Do you mean comics? So, Gekko kidnaps the duck and, whoops-a-daisy, throws him through a star portal. Whoosh! Quack! Never to be seen again. And the thing we mistake for a statue in the playground is actually the loyal robot waiting patiently for his friend to return from his swim. Are you saying Gekko has kidnapped your children? Oh, no, it's just a great story. I shared it with the ducklings before we split up to find more neighborhood stories for our little show and tell session. Show and tell? That sounds fun. Eh? Oh, yeah, I thought so. Anyway, we scampered off in different directions, all very exciting in the moment. But, and I suppose this is the crux of the matter, really, I didn't set a time or a place for us to reconvene. Uh-huh. Wasn't sure what to do for the best. Not really a practical duck, you see. But I didn't want us to be rushing around, missing one another. Dreadful when that happens. So I retraced my steps back here and waited. But no luck? Alas, no. But you seem like a practical sort of cat. Very resourceful. So could we team up? I'll keep watch here. Been kind of enjoying it, really. And you scout the city? The whole city? It seems pretty big. You're right. There must be a way for us to narrow down our search. Let's think. Eureka! We made a city map just last week. Marvelous thing. Part of our project to catalog all the different fish hotspots in the city. The ducklings marked each of their favorite places on it too. Such enthusiasm for maps. And I bet that's where they've gone. Here, you take it. My orienteering skills are dreadful, but you'll be able to track them down in no time. The Ducklings map? A map made by ducklings. It's really good. Just ignore the fish markers. Can't see what interest they would be to a kitty. I am a budding ichthyologist. My friends, we have a mission. I'm gonna decipher this map. I'm gonna find those missing ducklings, and I am gonna reunite this family. And if I happen to find a few delicious fish along the way, well then so be it. So be it. That's just the risk I'm gonna have to take. Oh my gosh, hey, how's it going, bud? Hello, Tessa, esteemed lab assistant. I managed to get the petwork portals connected up properly. Wow, that was quick. Kinda to say, it would have been even quicker, but there was a minor space-time incident. Nothing to worry about, though. How minor are we talking here? In the grand scheme of the multiverse, it was absolutely trivial. Just a teeny tiny set of water pipe explosions that fell out of the future in the other universe into the recent past of this universe. Hang on a moment. Is that where all this water came from? I know. It turns out I'd been using linear space-time when I should have been using quadratic space-time. Laughable, really. You want to try it out? It's really cool, and I need a friend. This drastic space-time, it's safe now, is it? It's quadratic space-time. Although now you mention it, drastic space-time could be very interesting too. Are either of them safe? I assume so, probably. Who's asking? Anyway, if we get this working, you can use it to fast travel around the city. Well, why didn't you say so? In that case, sign me up. Don't say no just yet. Hear me out. Now, my haters will tell you, but I said yes. You see, firstly, Wait, what? I said yes. For real? No takebacks. Call me curious. Yay, this is so exciting! You won't regret this. Do you need, feathers again? No, not this time. Your first journey was so short that I had leftovers. So we're good to go. Hop in. It's gonna work this time. I'm 100% sure. Give or take. Good enough for me. Let's bend some space-time. I could never resist a portal. Realizing in this moment that I didn't actually ask where the portal was going to, I was just blinded by portal. Too late. Time to find out. I hope I'm not in the past. Oh, it's you! You came back! I thought I'd scared you off when I jumped up at the window. To be honest, you also scared me now when I was exiting the portal. Wait a second, that was you? Goodness, you did give me a bit of a fright. Sorry. I just get so excited when people come to visit. Relatable. You're a dog, right? Only the bestest, best, goodest dog. My human says so. It's nice to meet you properly. I didn't know there was an official bestest, best dog title. You may know me by my other accolades. Perhaps the squishiest, smooshiest potato, or the fuzziest, happiest little pooper? Yeah, that last one might not be an accolade. It's all in the delivery. Hang on a moment. Did you say the squishiest, smooshiest potato? Yeah, sure did. But my human calls me that too. Gosh, that award must have multiple animal categories. It's a pleasure to meet a fellow potato. Likewise. Anyway, it was lovely to chat. I hope you have a good day. Don't go. There's this thing that happened. Can you help me, little potato? What do you need help with? Also, did I almost get pooped on? I've lost my balls. That sounds like a matter between you and your vet. My tennis balls are gone. Come through and I'll show you. That conversation went unexpected places. Everyone needs my help today. It's like, Holly, my kids are missing. Holly, I've lost my balls. Okay, so I see we're digging. Look, no balls. Are we all seeing the giant pile of balls? I appreciate this might be a silly question, but aren't they behind you? What? Oh, those. No, those are just my regular favorite tennis balls. I'm talking about my extra special favorite tennis balls. They're very different. What happened to them? Oh, well, you see, Tanuki built me a present. Of course, Tanuki. Let me guess. There was an incident of some sort. Not to start with, it was so cool. You could put tennis balls in, and it would throw them for me while my owner was at work. That sounds really nice. It was perfect for a while, but then it also did go rogue one day. Balls everywhere, and then it caught on fire a tiny bit. I got most of them back, but my 3 favorites are still missing. And the machine? I buried it. But please don't tell Tanuki. She'd be so sad. Also, please, 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 can you help me find my favorite balls? I'd be so grateful. Sure, I'll try. But how will I know if they're your favorites? Don't all tennis balls look the same? Absolutely not. Each one is subtly different from the others. The scent, the taste, the texture, the personality. I'm not sure I'll be able to tell the favorites from the non-favorites if that's the case. Well, my favorite balls also have bright rainbow-colored stripes. Now that's a description I can work with. Shall I bring them here when I find them? Yes, please. Just put them in the hole in front of me and I can guard them properly. Sure thing, Big Potato. You're the best, Little Potato. Big Potato's counting on me. Now, I saw something up in a bird's nest in this tree that looks suspiciously not like a bird's egg. It's rainbow, it's got stripes, that does not look like any bird's egg I've ever seen. I'm pretty sure I can access it if I hop on top of this greenhouse first. From the roof, I should be able to jump onto the branch. It's actually such bad luck that his favorite ball got stuck up here in the first place. Maybe their owner was like throwing the ball for them and then it got stuck up in the tree. I hope it didn't knock out any of the eggs. Now, how do I deliver this ball to my friend down there? Oh, oops, I've destroyed the nest. I better get out of this tree before that bird comes back and wants to know why I've destroyed their nest. It's hardly believable if I'm like, what, eggs? No, I didn't see any eggs. There was just this rainbow ball. The bird will be like, yeah, sure. Anyway, at least I got one ball. I'll just pop that in the hole. Oh my gosh, they're gonna be so excited. Look what I brought for you. Sorry, I'm having trouble getting it in the pit. So happy. You would think I didn't have my own problems to worry about the way that everyone keeps asking for my help today. It's help me find my lost ducklings this, and oh, where's my favorite ball that? When the truth is, I am very far away from home and I actually don't know how to get back there. Like you've lost something, I am lost. Unexpected scenes here in the arcade. Is that a duckling? I think I might have found one of the lost ducklings. Excuse me, is your parent looking for you? Look, look, look. I don't think they're listening. What are we looking at? Only one of the greatest games of all time. I play a lot of games, I'm a cat. Are you old enough to be watching this? My dad says I have an old soul. Speaking of your dad, he asked me to come and collect you for show and tell. Sure. Huh, okay, that was easy. There's gotta be a catch. But what is it? I'll go as soon as the screen stops showing things. And there it is. The catch. When will that be? Exactly. No idea. I think it's looping, so it might never end. I see. Okay, so if the screen goes dark, do you promise that you'll come back to your dad? Duckling's honor. Guess I have no choice but to destroy this arcade machine. Obviously, I'd love to just unplug it. Not sure if that's gonna work. Maybe I could knock this bucket of water onto the power plug? Surely that'll do it. I can't unplug it. I can't knock over the water bucket, but I do think that I spotted a water main. So let's see if I can break these pipes. I made a promise to that duckling dad, and I am going to flood this arcade if I have to fulfill my promise. Yeah, that's it. See this faucet here? This seems really promising. I wonder how much water is going to come out. Like, am I flooding the store or am I flooding the street? Oh, that was pretty good. But now I need to act shocked. Oh no, a horrible accident has happened. Hi, whoa, are the walls supposed to be sliding around like that? Did you say sliding? Why would the walls be sliding? Definitely not. Ooh, when I blink I can see purple shapes. I think some time away from that screen is a very good idea. Shall we get you back to your dad? Yeah, I can tell him all about the new combos I saw M. Bilson do. Let's waddle. I don't understand a lot of the words you just said, but I'm so glad that you're coming with me. Now let's hurry. Your dad's just around the corner. He's been very, very worried. Now when we see your dad, don't mention anything about the property damage. What a relief. Yes, I know I'm something of a hero. Wait, this isn't the full brood. That's the sort of thing my partner tends to notice. Should I leave them here while I carry on the search? No, I'll help. Let me help. I don't know if I really need help. You can stay with the kitty as long as you promise to behave nicely. I promise. A kitty being followed by ducklings reminds me of a story I heard as a youngster. Quite the epic tale that was. You see? Psst, kitty, let's go. Yeah, good idea. I'm starting to feel like I've been tricked. Like this started off as a rescue operation and then suddenly I'm babysitting. I can't exactly see how this is going to be helpful, but also maybe the duckling will know where their siblings might have headed off to. But they're not a great climber and they also can't fly, so they are kind of slowing me down. That's okay. I'm just going to check up here, see if I can find any clues, any tennis balls, any ducklings. You just wait down there on the ground. Don't be scared. I'll be right back. Oh my gosh, they can fly. Huh, okay, well that's a mixed blessing. The good news is, I guess that means that the duckling can keep up with me. The bad news is that really widens the search radius. These ducklings could be anywhere. I was hoping I might be able to spot them from up here, but it turns out I'm gonna have to search the roofs of all the buildings. Look over there, I think I've spotted one of your siblings. It looks like they might be trapped in some sort of wind tunnel. We have to help them. Excuse me, I think your father's looking for you. Hello up there. Incredible form. Hi, are you here to see me fly? I'm super great at it. Well, that's true, you are, but that isn't why I'm here. Your dad asked me to find you and bring you back to the pond. Is it time for show and tell already? That's right, it is. Okay. But, is there a problem? Not a problem exactly, it's just that I don't quite know how I started flying, so I also don't quite know how to stop flying. I see, okay. So unfortunately, I will just have to stay up here. Whee! Leave it with me, I'll have you down shortly. Okay, but not too shortly if you don't mind. We need to figure out how to turn off that fan. These ducklings are doing my head in, I swear. Okay, I might have located a useful prop. What are we thinking? If I can drag this bucket over on top of the fan, do you think that will successfully block the wind? There's only one way for me to find out, so I'm just gonna give this a crack. Also, do you know how many siblings you have exactly? How often am I gonna have to do this? Now fall into the packages. Ooh, it's weird being on solid ground again. Weren't you scared being stuck up there like that? Yeah, birds aren't really scared of stuff like that. Dad says that flying's in our feathers. Speaking of your dad, we should get you back to him for show and tell. I can tell him all about the flying. Do you think he saw me in the air? I went so high up, I think he must have. Let's go, and then you can ask him. Okay, come on, you little feathered weirdos. Your dad's worried about ya. Now, according to my research, one of your missing siblings should be somewhere around here. Well, this person's like, why are those ducklings following a cat with a watermelon head? And it's a good question. Now, where would that duckling be? Oh my gosh, I think I see them. In the mini mart? What are you doing in here, little bud? Look at me! I have a pond all to myself. I don't mean to be a killjoy, but are you sure it's a pond? I'm a duck. We know about ponds. My apologies. I think it might be time to get out of the pond, though. Your dad sent me to collect you for the show and tell. So if you want to come with me, but there's still water to play in. Ugh, how can you stand it? What do you mean? The water? Yeah, it's so cold and wet. Yuck. Wait, so does this mean you can't collect me until I'm out of the water? I may have accidentally given away a weakness. Uh-oh. Yay! Pond time forever! I should have seen this coming. I need to think of this as a challenge. There must be a way to get this little one out of the water without getting wet. Do I need to build some sort of a bridge, or do I need to mop up the puddle? Can't exactly rely on these ducklings to help me. They'll probably just all jump in the pond and then I'll have 3 ducklings in a pond. Maybe we need to have a look around the convenience store. I mean, they've probably got everything we could possibly need in here. They've got to have some way for me to clean up that water. Maybe some very absorbent paper towel. I could ask the employee, but I think I'll just have a little look behind the counter myself, see if there's anything that looks useful. Nothing I can see that's absorbent around here. Okay, let's check on the shelves. Maybe I just need to knock some products into the pond and then I can use those as a bridge. Let's see if any of these work. Okay, what about whatever this is? Is it like salt? They seem pretty securely attached to the shelf, which is a problem for me. Ooh, look at this fan. What if I could evaporate the water? Or maybe I could blow the water across the floor and then it'll be too shallow to even count as a pond. I haven't seen anything else that looks even halfway useful, so this is my working theory. I'm just gonna pull this fan in front of the puddle and we're gonna see what happens. Maybe it'll just blow the duckling towards the door. I don't actually know. All right, the experiment begins in the name of science. Oh, okay, something about that worked. That was such a cool solution, kitty. I have earned their respect. Maybe now they will look to me as a leader. Thank you. I hope you're not too disappointed to be on dry land again. Nah, I was starting to get a tiny bit tired and a big bit hungry anyway. Oh, maybe Dad'll have snacks. You can ask him at the show and tell. I'd forgotten show and tell. That'll be the perfect place to tell everyone all about the swimming I did. Let's go, kitty. Sounds good. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Disgusting. My paws. So wet. I certainly hope your father is offering some fish in exchange for all of my trouble. Now, where would we find that last duckling? Every time I check the map, it looks like the missing duckling is somewhere in this general vicinity, but I can't for the life of me figure out where. We're gonna do a little bit of exploring. We're gonna see if we can't crack this. Oh, an open window. Time to have a look in the laundromat, I guess. Now, this is interesting. There's something sparkling down there. What's in the laundry basket? It's twinkling, it's sparkling, but is it a missing duckling? Doesn't seem like it. I've got my other funny little ducklings following me around. I don't see anything in the basket. And oh my gosh, an emergency situation. Oh my gosh, how did this happen? Hello in there. Your dad sent me to fetch you for show and tell? Are you all right? But my ride hasn't finished. I can't get out while it's still going. How long does it have left? I don't know. I fed it 400 shinies. How long does that get me? According to the sign, it seems to be 60 hours, but that can't be right, can it? 60 hours? That's amazing. But what about your dad? What about him? You can take me back to Dad as soon as the door pops open. Okay, you promise? I promise. Perfect. I've got them. There must be a way to get that door to open without waiting. What was that? Nothing. Just talking to myself. See you after the ride. Well, the good news is that the duckling still seems to be able to talk to me through the washing machine. They don't seem to be injured. A surprise to me, frankly. I thought we were going to have a real situation on our hands when I first saw the duckling inside of that machine. There has to be some sort of like emergency stop button. This looks promising. What do we think about this? Would be helpful if I knew how to press a button. That's all right. We'll keep that in our back pocket. Keep exploring. Oh, look, there's another cat in here. Maybe they live in the laundromat. Maybe they know how to stop the machines. Bet you're wondering how to push that button, huh? Sure am, bud. You just read my mind. It's pretty easy. You just have to use your head. And by use your head, I mean run head first at the button. Okay, love it. Hot tip. Then what do I do? Then nothing. You just bonk the button with your head and that's it. Won't that, hurt? You're made of stronger stuff than that, kitty. A little bonk on the noggin won't harm a tough cat like you. Are you sure? Certain. Just run head first towards the button. Won't press itself after all. Okay, Slay. Run head first at the button. If this works, I'm going to be pushing buttons all over town. There won't be a single button left unpressed. Okay, we get ready. And we run! Maybe that was a bit too fast. But the results speak for themselves. I have assembled the Quack Troops. Did you see me in there? I was tumbling everywhere. I sure did. It was worrying. Aren't you a bit dizzy now? Nope. But I am very warm and fluffy. This must be what it's like to be a towel. Anyway, I can't wait to tell Dad all about the death-defying dryer machine. Shall we go find him then? Yep. Let's go! Can't believe I'm saying this, but I might actually miss being followed by a bunch of little ducklings. Just makes me feel like the Pied Piper, when they run behind me. Hey, Duck Dad, I think I finally got them all. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's all of them. What a relief! I was starting to get a little bit panicky. We were fine, Dad. I was the most fine. I wasn't even worried at all. You were not. Was too. No, nuh-uh. Yaha. Children, please. You, were all exactly the same amount of fine. I might just leave it there. It was nice to meet you all. Oh, children, have you thanked the kind kitty for all their help? Thank you. You're welcome. Not you. We're talking to the kitty. Thank you, kitty. We love you, kitty. Aw, no problem. Happy to help. Dad, you have to say it too. Quite right. Thank you, kitty. Please take this as a reward for everything you've done. Oh my gosh, you're joking. My honorary duck hat? This makes me feel like part of the family. Dad, is it time for show and tell? Absolutely. Let's do it over in the pond. Rad. Bye-bye, kitty. Toodaloo. Enjoy your hat. My show and tell is gonna be the best. Wow, they never stop fighting.